Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm so excited. I finally have my Kier Sky Beyond Pro LED Volume 2 lamp. And I really needed another lamp because all of the lamps I were getting before with the cords, they were shorting out. So now I have this rechargeable LED lamp. It is super cute, my favorite color. It just very elegant. It's a little pricey, but I believe it is worth it. So today I'm going to be using Makartt's Birds of Paradise kit, which is an older kit, not too old, but if you're a nail tuber, you know that this has been out and everyone has done their reviews, but I am going to do mine now. So what you get when you open it is a thank you card and this instruction pamphlet with frequently asked questions on it as well. This is what the kit looks like when you open it, and there's goodies underneath. I'm gonna move over for now. So it does obviously come with the normal Polygel Kit ingredients. So it has this 180 grit nail file, your standard Polygel brush with the spatula on one end and the brush on the other, base and top coat, the 4 polygel colors, which are Creature, Eggshell, Flamingo, and Cockatoo, and these dual forms. So it comes in 2 styles, so straight and curved. I'm just going to show you one of the curved ones. I won't be using these today because I don't prefer dual forms. I do like tips because I also like my nails a lot longer than an actual dual form, but this is what the curved dual form looks like. This Polygel kit also comes with these very cute feather stickers. I like both of them, so it'll come with this colorful set of feathers and then this peacock set. I'm going to use the colorful one in my video today. They also have a decoration kit which comes with those same ones as well, and then a different one. I did purchase the decoration kit, but I also have used it and don't know where all the pots are, so I won't be reviewing that today. But it also comes with those colored rhinestones you saw, and then the decal feathers, so the gold and the silver. I won't use those today, but I will use them in the future. And then I bought these separate on Amazon. They're just some circle glitters that also came in the Birds of Paradise decoration kit. But like I said, I'm missing some of those pots, and I bought these before that, so I'm going to use these instead to incorporate with my set. So I did do all my normal prep off camera. I pushed back my cuticles, went around the cuticle with a needle drill bit, roughed up the surface of my natural nail. I then went in with Makartt's dehydrator and primer and 2 coats of the Young Nails Protein Bond. I did go in with a coat of Makartt's base coat and I cured for 30 seconds. And then I used Nail Couture Max Estrada's DIY gel to cure on the XXL Stiletto nail tips from Nail Couture, and that gel worked pretty well, so I'm going to see how that holds up. So on my pinky, I decided to do a 3-way ombre. I was very indecisive and didn't know which colors out of the kit I wanted to use because they're all beautiful. I did know I wasn't going to use Eggshell, which was the yellow color, because the last 2 sets I've done on myself personally have had yellow in them, so I kind of wanted to switch it up a bit. Flamingo, which is this pink color here I'm putting on my tip, I absolutely love. Thought it was a very beautiful color. It is my absolute favorite shade of pink, but I do always like to try to incorporate pink in a way, so I kind of wanted to stay away from it. So my main colors I wanted to use with this set was Cockatoo, which is the orange, and then Creature, which was the green, like the teal color, because I thought both of those were really beautiful, but I just couldn't stay away from that pink, so I did just put a hint in it on both of my pinkies and then my thumb. So what I'm doing here is I did put a bead on the tip, and excuse me, I am like just patting it into place and trying to keep that stiletto shape that I have going on. And then I'm going to try to fade it some down into the tip. I'm normally pretty good with an ombre, but today in this video, I don't think I did so well with the ombre. So later on, you'll see how I actually cover it up. I'm not sure what happened, but I just don't think that maybe I put the colors in the right sequence or something, but I really didn't like this ombre, but I stuck with it because, you know, trial and error, but it still came out super cute. So once I do get this layer of flamingo how I want it, I go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. So next I'm going in with Creature, and I'm just going to place a bead of that right underneath that pink color flamingo. And once I get the bead on there, I do go ahead and try to pat that up to blend into the pink color the best I can. Once I do get that spread to my satisfaction, I go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. When I did the first coat of Creature, I felt like it was a little sheer. So off camera, I did go in with a second bead over, just right over the same color, and I went ahead and blended that as well. So for this particular color, I went in twice, just once on camera and once off. I then go in the bottom of this nail with Cockatoo, which is that orange color, and I do go ahead and blend that into the teal color, the middle color, which is Creature, sorry. So I go ahead and I blend that up, and it was the same with this one as well. I felt like it was very sheer after the first layer, so off camera I did go in with another bead of Cockatoo and just blended that up as well to complete this ombre down. Once I got the first layer set, I cured for 30 seconds and then went in with the second bead and also cured that afterwards for 30 seconds. I then go in with a bead of Cockatoo on the ring finger towards the bottom. I don't bring it all the way up because I'm going to do like fade it into an ombre so that I can place glitter at the top on the clear half. So what I do is I place the bead and then I stripe out the cuticle, making sure all of that is nice and flushed and that nothing is touching my skin. And then I kind of just spread the polygel all around the nail first, and then I go in and take my time and I pat and smooth that into place like I like, and then I kind of just fade it out, like brush it and fade it out towards the clear part of the tip. Once I get that set how I would like, I do go ahead and cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I hope your weekend has been great too. Comment down below and let me know what you did for the weekend. So my middle finger, I go in with Creature and I just squeeze the polygel down the length of the nail. And I first go in and just spread that bead all over the nail, making sure it does reach both of the sidewalls. And then I go back in and take my time, starting at the cuticle and kind of just making sure all of that is flushed. And then I just work my way down the nail in a left to right motion and just pat it into place. Polygel application for me is very, very fun. I like how much freedom you have with it. The fact that, like I say all the time, you have ample time to make sure you shape that correctly before anything is set in stone. So I do love that about Polygel. There's a lot of things I have in mind that maybe somebody who's not a beginner wouldn't want to do, but I will, once I feel a little bit more comfortable, start trying these different ideas I have in my head. But this is my first time using a stiletto shaped nail on myself. I have done a few videos on my daughter, but I wanted to try the shape myself. I do have an active 1-year-old, so I was a little nervous about that, but they work pretty well. Like, they're not sharp like I thought they were going to be. Well, I didn't make them sharp on purpose, but like they're manageable. I think this is my new favorite shape. I'm going to try not to do it so much, but I really do honestly love this shape. I feel like it's very elegant and it's very beautiful, and it just complements my hands. So stiletto is my new fave. But I did just get the Nail Couture 5X square nails, so I do have to incorporate those as well. But this is absolutely a beautiful shape. So then I go in on my index finger with Cockatoo. The same thing, I just squeeze it the length of the nail, and then I go ahead and spread the polygel all over the nail. Then go back in and take my time and pat and smooth everything into place. And once I get the nail set, I do cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds. I would like to take the time to thank anyone who has watched any one of my videos. It is greatly appreciated. And to my subscribers, I love you all oh so much. And I thank you so much for your continued support. I have so much more in store for you all. So many different thoughts and designs. Trust me, I do. So stay tuned. I then go in and I apply a layer of base coat over my pinky finger, and I'm now taking those circle glitters. So I'm like real particular, and I was only trying to use glitters that were like maybe like a teal. Like I do have like a teal glitter on my finger, but it's a little different. It's like iridescent, so it looks dark, but when you see it in person, it's pretty much the same color as eggshell. So I was trying to use that specific one in any shape, like, excuse me, any size. Then I was trying to use just like the pink glitters that match flamingo in any size, and then orange glitters that correspond with Cockatoo in any size was the three I was trying to use. So I went ahead and I just dumped the glitters on my desk in two separate piles, of course, from which pot they came out of, and I was just picking them pretty much one by one, or if it was like a little cluster with a few, then I would just pick those all up and place it on the nail. And in between, I have a little new flashy I got from Nail Couture, and I use that to kind of just flash, cure, and make up stick in place and move on to the next nail. So I'm now working on my ring, and what I did was the same thing, applied base coat while it was wet. I did go into the different glitters, picking up the ones that I preferred and just place them all over the tip of that nail. I did kind of want to leave some of the clear showing in the background, so I didn't like overlap them as you normally would, or if you prefer, because everyone doesn't do that. But I did purposely want some clear showing, so I kind of left spaces and gaps in between. But on each nail, I did apply some of these circles, so you'll see me going in here first on my middle and my index, and I'm going to go in with a layer of top coat. I got this from Jenny Fajes. I know who I got that from now, because every time she does sticker applications, she places top coat and cures for a smoother layer when she's applying the stickers, and it actually works. So that's who I got that from. And so once I place the top coat, I use my flashy and try to just freeze cure that into place. And then I'm now going to go in with these colorful stickers. So on the finger creature, yes, on the finger creature, I used a feather, that had like orange and yellow on it, and it came out so freaking cute. I love this set. Like, on myself, this is one of my favorite sets that I've ever done on myself. I just think it came out so good, and I really kind of think like the shape complements this style of like festivity I use, because I was kind of in between which shape I actually wanted to use. But this shape just worked so perfectly with this whole design, and I just love it. Like, I don't even want to switch these nails out for a while, to be honest. But in the sake of my love for nails and my love for providing you all with wonderful content, I will be taking these off shortly and doing a new video. But if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would probably wear these until they fall off. They're just that cute to me. So then on the index, I did go in with two very cute pink feathers that kind of coincide with the color flamingo. Like, everything for me in my mind has a meaning for it. So like, I'll place something to coincide with something else, because I'm a very matchy person. I've always been told this. So like, I've always been like to the point where if I have on an orange shirt, I want to have on orange shoes. If I have on a yellow shirt, I want to have on a yellow shoes, etc. Like, I don't feel right just wearing like a black shoe with a top that has some sort of a color in it. I feel like I need to have that color on my foot. And I've always been like that. And people ask me why, and I'm not sure. It's just always been in me. I feel like if I have that color on my top layer, I definitely need that color on my bottom layer. So I've always been like that. And so that's why everything on my nails here kind of coincides, because it's just all matchy and just super cute. And I love how this set came out. I love it. So you saw me on my middle finger. I went in with base coat, left it wet, and then placed the circle glitters in between the feathers. And I'm going to do the same on my index as well. And then I'll stick my whole hand in the lamp to cure for 30 seconds. Also, because I didn't record my thumb, because my videos are a little longer because it takes me longer to do my nails, and I try to show as much of it as possible. But I do really take my time with my nails. So this is why my videos are always a little longer, because I try to keep in the most, but not all. So just to show each process that I actually took. So lately I haven't been recording my thumbs, because of course it would be a little longer if I did so. But on my thumb, I just went in with the color flamingo around the cuticle area, and then faded that into like an ombre. And then I'll do the same with the glitters on the tip on that one as well. So now I'm going to go in on all of the nails and squeeze out this Makartt clear polygel. And I will go ahead and pat that into place on every nail to encapsulate those glitters, to keep the ombre. It's a number of reasons, but mainly those glitters, because I have them on each finger. We are going to encapsulate those so that you're not able to feel them, and it looks as if it just goes within the nail. So once I get all of them placed, I start with my index. Each finger I do the same thing of going around the cuticle, making sure that is flush, and then just patting and smoothing that polygel all the way down the nail entirely, making sure that everything is covered and smooth. Once I get all 4 fingers done, I do cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. If you're not, please follow me on Instagram at Nail Addict She. There I do post my YouTube tutorial nails as well as other nail sets that I do and do not record. Also on Instagram, you can DM me with any recreations you may want to see. So I did file shape and buff off camera, and I'm now going in with Makartt's rhinestone glue and just placing a blob there, and I will be placing those colored rhinestones into the glue. Once I get that set, I kind of thought I wanted more on that nail, so I placed a bead of it on the left side more towards the tip, and I placed 3 more in that area as well, and then I used my flashy and flash cured. I then go in on my ring finger with the rhinestone glue and place the colored stones at the bottom of the nail. So this was like a freestyle. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with this nail set. I kind of just went along with it as I was placing everything down. But I ended up putting them at the cuticle on the index and pinky as well. And in between each of them, I did go ahead and cure in the lamp. Well, excuse me, I used my flashy in between each. And once I got everything set, I put my hand in the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm then going in with my top coat, and I'm going to put up a layer on all of the nails. And once they get all shiny, I do put them in the lamp for 30 seconds. So also on this ring finger, I do go ahead and top coat underneath. Anytime you have a clear or translucent nail, you want to make sure to top coat underneath as well to hide any scratches or buffs within the nail. And then I'm going in with Makartt's Cuticle Oil stick in the scent of watermelon, and I will be placing that at my cuticle to moisturize my nails and also give it that same effect. And here's the finished product. I love all of the colors in this kit. I think this set came out very nice. Please let me know what you think below. Also like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. Thank you all so very much, and much love.